Welcome back to another episode of my Minnesota Dynasty here on NCAA 13. We're in the off season. You see, we got a contract extension. I thought I did this before I closed out. I guess not. So we're gonna get a new contract, a 3-year contract. I'm just gonna continue with this. I don't really care. I don't know what the difference is. So we're gonna advance to the next stage. We got players leaving, so that's going to be a big one. I got this UNC Notre Dame game on right here, kind of hoping UNC pulls it off. Need them to win. But yeah, players leaving. We got some big guys leaving. I'm guessing that someone's going to transfer. I'm not sure who. So you see, obviously we got all the guys, Lee Lewis, who I'm going to miss, Paul Barnes, Baker, Blanco, Cooper, Fields, Ridgeway, Barrett, Patrick, Horn. Did anybody transfer? So nobody transferred and nobody went to the NFL. Okay. So we'll go to the next stage. You see at the top there, we're number 24. After that win against Florida, we moved up to rank to And I don't know if we're going to be ranked to start the season. I hope we are. But I'm not sure. So transfer requests. Nobody wants to come to Minnesota. Okay, let's see if anybody got drafted. Nobody. Okay. So move on to the next stage. Recruiting week 1. Now this class, the recruiting class is basically all filled out. I just need everybody to sign. But I could look to upgrade at a couple positions, like maybe pick up a better receiver or something like that. But for the most part, I think I only have 5 guys that aren't committed. So I'll look, and maybe we can find another gem. So yeah, there's only 3 guys that aren't committed. There's Brandon Wynn, the middle linebacker, Melvin Brown, the tackle, and then Gant, the outside linebacker. Now, I could probably look for a better middle linebacker, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll get back to you when I find someone that I like. All right, I just added 3 new middle linebackers. They're not crazy overalls or anything, but just a couple guys that I'm gonna scout to see if. So Marcus McDaniel's a 59. That's still better than Wynn, who's only a 55. Reggie Dean stays at a 56, okay. And then David Peters goes down 1. So right now the highest guy is still Marcus McDaniel, so I'm going to start scouting him, or start recruiting him. And kind of some bad news here. Brandon Wynn ended up committing when I went to schedule him a visit. So that means there's really no other spot for anybody else, any upgrade at linebacker. So I'm just gonna have to pick up Gant and Brown as the last 2. So the class is basically over. I just have to just wait for everybody to commit, and then we'll head into next season. Yeah, with no transfers, that's really it for this. I could play a game in this episode. I'm not sure if I'm going to, but I'll do the off season. I'll do the beginning of next season in this video. So that kind of sucks. Next season, I'm definitely gonna work on recruiting a lot of high overall players like this. For this first season, I kind of just recruited. I started off just recruiting players that were interested. So we also have. We have training results, position changes. We have some key moments still. I'm looking forward to what was it? Training something. Where the players overall change, because that there's a couple guys that I think will go up a lot, and I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, but next season I definitely want to go out and get a high. I'm thinking a 5-star. I mean, I want to get a 5-star, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. just because we're not at that crazy part of we're not too talented yet. But I'm definitely gonna pick up a couple more 4-stars. Sure, right there when the commit goes through. Like this season, I think we got 2 4-stars. We got the defensive end Ross and somebody else. I guess I could look at it right now. Yeah, so the needs is just one more outside linebacker, which we have Gant coming in, and Melvin Brown got an A- on his visit. So in terms of like high rated recruits, the best guy we got coming in is going to be Lacey, who's a 3-star quarterback, and then Chambers is a 3-star running back. We have a bunch of solid players, that's for sure. Mitchell is a JUCO I picked up. Matthews. So Ross is a 4-star, and I think that's our only 4-star. But we do have 2. We have 2 really good quarterbacks that I'm excited for the future. I know one of them's gonna blow up. We got some. I gotta make a decision between quarterbacks this offseason because we have Gunn still, who's gonna go up in overall, and then we have the 2 guys coming in. I think I might just give the job to one of the freshmen though. Even though Gunn did not play bad at all last year, I still think it's the move to just keep just let the new guys play. And maybe get him on like a freshman All-American team or something. Who knows? That'd be cool. But yeah. I'm just gonna. I'm basically just done with recruiting now. I'm just gonna go week by week, waiting for them to commit, and we'll get into position changes and all that stuff. We do only have one athlete. And I think he's gonna be playing. He looks like a corner because he has decent speed, and then he has zone and man coverages that are in the 80s. So that's really nice to see. He could be a very good corner or even a safety for us. We did lose our starting free safety. Well, we didn't. We lost the backup free safety. Yeah, we lost the backup, which was Troy Fields, I think his name was, or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's gonna be it. Just gotta keep going. Hopefully these guys commit quick enough. So week 3 they're still not committed. I'm just gonna get past these recruiting weeks. All right, everybody committed. I'm gonna go over the top classes, see where we ranked. So we're at number 45, which is not that good, but progress for season 1. That's not bad. It'll only get better. And the next season, and the next season, and the next season. There's a pretty good recruiting class to start off. So we're going to be moving on to position changes. Now, I only have one athlete that I signed. What the hell just happened? I only have one athlete that I signed, so unless I'm going to change somebody else's position. Oh, this team is so much worse than last year. Oh, my God. I guess a lot of these players are going to be getting upgraded, so they look bad now, but and we have so many guys that are going to end up leaving. Now, where do I go to find the athlete at? Oh, we have a bunch of quarterbacks. Oh, snap. I forgot about this dude. Okay, so we got a lot of guys to go over. So for position changes, he's a 78 at free safety. Yeah, we're putting him there. So he's going to come in and start instantly at that spot. Yeah, he's starting over Cameron Moore for sure. I might move Moore down to free safety. Corner. Since our corners look sorry. We have Mitchell and Morris, and then we have Thompson and Harris, the 2 freshmen. So yeah, I think I'm going to move Moore down to corner. I mean, he's only a 66, which isn't great. But it's better than him not playing at all. So yeah, I mean, that's good. But we have a bunch of quarterbacks. I didn't realize how many we actually had. I totally forgot about this guy. I totally forgot about Lowry. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be I'm going to have to make a decision there. But looking at some of these other positions, we still have no really speed back. I hope that Stan Smith goes up in rating, though. But yeah, that's really nice to see. A 78, we got a 78 free safety, true freshman. That's really nice to see. Definitely going to recruit some more. At least I'm definitely going to sign at least 2 or 3 athletes in this next class. Because even though he started off as a 66, 78 is really good. Is really good. I definitely need to sign some corners. But training results, here we are. This is where I like to see. Okay. I'm gonna go position by position. So quarterback, Eric Lowry went up to a 76. Now that's tough because he's really good. He went, and I really wanted to start some of these freshmen. So can I check his what went up? So he went up +1 throw power, +3 accuracy. Okay, let me compare him to Gunn. So Gunn he has about 4 less in both stats, and Lowry is faster. Running backs, there we go. Stan Smith's up to an 80, +1 speed up to an 89. Albert Williams is up to a 79 with +1 speed. Ryan Miller +1 speed. Excuse me. Everybody just gets +1 speed. 93 acceleration, 88 agility for Stan Smith is also really good. Receiving, Terrell Turner goes up to a 79. Patrick Cook, the sophomore. Him and Nick White are going to be really good for us. Like, they're really good. So he's up to a 77 with 93 speed. Nick White who is a 76 with only 82 speed. That is not good. Michael Wright's up to a 73 with 89 speed. Martell McNamara is up to a 72 with 90 speed. Tight ends, Zach Daniels is up to a 73, and Phil Martinez up to a 68. Definitely got to sign a tight end or 2. Now, linemen, this is where most of the upgrades are going to happen because all of our linemen are coming back. We didn't lose anybody. Cody Hall, left tackle, up to an 83. Let's see what type of upgrades he got. He got +2 pass blocking, +2 run blocking, +2 impact. Good. Left guard, Jack Bryan's coming back. He still has 1 more year after this too, so he's gonna be even better next season. He has 83 pass block, 85 pass block, 83 run block, and 84 impact. Center Graham McDonald is up to a 86. +7 for him. Huge upgrade. He went +5 pass block, +4 run block, +3 impact block. Right guard Adrian Daniels is back as well. Just because I know I redshirted a lot of these guys, so I'm just trying to see. He goes up to 94 strength. Okay, that's huge. And then +2 pass block, +3 run block, and +2 impact. Right tackle Stephen Robinson is back. Like I said, everybody's gonna be back. He gets +2 pass, +3 run, +2 impact. And then left end David Carter is back. He goes up +3. Did he get any finesse moves or power move upgrades? He got +3 power moves, +3 hit power, +2 power moves, and +3 finesse, but +2 block shed, +2 pursuit, and +3 play rec. My God, it's a mouthful to say. Ooh, I'm looking at this guy, Michael Ferguson. He's a redshirt freshman, went up 4. I'm looking at that. I might start. 76 power moves, 68 finesse moves. Okay, he looks really nice. But TJ Williams, who's the starter, who's the higher rated guy, 79 power moves, 72 finesse, 77 block shed. Defensive tackle, these guys are monsters in the middle, man. John Jones Jr. still has 1 more season after this. Goes up to an 81 +6. See what type of boost he got. So he got +3 block shed, +4 finesse move, +4 power move, and +5 hit power. John Stover got +6 hit power, +6 power move, and +4 finesse move. Left outside linebacker. Ooh, okay, that's a position. I think Gant, or one of the outside linebacker recruits, is going to start there instantly. Middle linebacker Sam Stewart. Linebackers are definitely going to struggle this season. As you see, Jamara Thomas is 79 rated, so that's good. He's going to be our leader back there. Corners, Mitchell's up to an 83. Steve Morris is up to a 79. Cameron Moore's up to a 71. Frank Moore's up to a 61. Jeff Taylor up to a 56. And then he is not going to start at free safety. McFadden goes up to a 78. Kicker BJ Thompson goes up to a 84. Okay. What type of upgrades did he get? +5 kick power, +6 accuracy. Okay. And our punter also goes up. Let's see what I don't really care. So a bunch of good upgrades all around. This team is definitely a lot better than last season. A lot more 80 overalls in a lot more better places as well. So we're going to move on. Now, it's going to be tough for me to decide who I want to start at QB. Because we have a bunch of guys that I want to use. And we need to cut 9 guys. So he can go. Yeah, like we got the 2 freshmen, and then we have Gunn, who's usable, and Lowry, who's usable. So we really have 4 guys who are pretty good. And I don't know, man. I'm going to have to look at the stats and go over them and stuff. In terms of running backs, Quentin Coley can go. Got a bunch of guys here. I think I'm a redshirt Jim Chambers. I'll have to look at his promises and see if I promised him anything. And he'll come back next season and probably start. No, next season starter will be Albert Williams. Fullbacks, I don't need 2 fullbacks. We'll cut Pierre Brooks. Wide receiver, I'll keep everybody. Tight end, keep everybody. Keep everybody. Keep everybody. Keep everybody. Cut you. Right tackle, keep everybody. Left end, you see we got two new left ends in here. So I'm gonna cut Keller. And then right end, I think I'm gonna move one of these guys over to right end, either Ross or Dobzinski. Defensive tackle, nobody. Left outside linebacker, nobody. Yeah, you see Nate Hill is starting there at left outside linebacker. And I think I'm going to end up starting Jason Matthews at middle linebacker as well. At least over Venny. Even though Venny has more speed. I don't know. I'll have to... There's some roster decisions I'm going to have to make. Cornerbacks, going to cut Jeff Taylor. Just the 2 new guys coming in, I don't... Really, yeah, so these are pretty good corners, man. Got 83 James Mitchell, 79 Steve Morris, who's gonna come back next season, and then Cameron Moore, and then you got the 2 freshmen. Gonna end up redshirting one of them. So I need to cut 3 more guys. We'll cut Joseph Snyder. Strong safety. We'll cut. Oh no, not Marcus Woods. We won't cut nobody at strong safety. Punter. We'll keep him. I'm gonna redshirt him. Heading into next season. Now, do I drop Gunn? I mean, I don't really need him, right? Like, I don't need him. Because we have Lowry and then we got these 2. So I'm going to. I don't know. I'm going to have to go over this. Because his stats aren't bad as a backup. But I think with Lowry, I just don't know how much I'm going to scramble with him. I mean, he's 6'6", 235. He's tall. And he has really good stats. He's going to be really... He might be... I'm not going to say nothing. I was going to say he might be better than Lee Lewis, but I won't. I'm not going to say that. So we'll cut Raymond Madston. And then I need to figure out one more guy I need to boot off the team. And I'm not... I think it has to be Gunn. Just because he's not going to start over Lowry. He has worse stats everywhere. And then the freshman, yeah, I'm going to cut Gunn. Even though he played, I had fun using him last year. It's just with these 2 freshmen coming in, and then Lowry. Now, I think what I can do is I'll redshirt one of these guys, either Christian Williams or Lacey, and then have the other one play backup. And then Lowry has like 2 or 3 seasons left. Sophomore, yeah, so he has 3 seasons left. That will give 3 seasons for these guys to develop. I mean, I got some guys. I totally forgot about Lowry, though. Like, I knew I redshirted some guys. I just wasn't sure who. And I couldn't really, there was no way for me to check it. So I was kind of just waiting. So I'll get back to you when we're in the preseason. I'll start with the recruiting board and stuff like that. Alright, here we are in the year 2 preseason. Recruiting board, I'll do that after I'm done with this. Now, red shirts. This is where I have some decisions to make. Now, I have to pick between Lacey or Williams, and I'm not sure. I think Lacey is gonna be my guy for the future. And is there a way I can check, like, the promises? I don't know. Well, let me look at the stats. So he has better throw power, and they have the same accuracy. I'll redshirt Williams, and then leave Lacey out there. Running backs, I'll redshirt Chambers, because he's gonna get a lot playing time next season. Wide receiver, I'll redshirt Dave Johnson. Tight end, I'll leave all 3 of them. Left tackle, redshirt Brown. Left guard, redshirt Hines. A lot of guys are going to be redshirt on this offensive line. We have a lot of depth on the offensive line. There's a redshirt at each position. A lot of freshmen. One of them two is going to be moved over to right end, so I'm going to leave all of them. Defensive tackle will redshirt Higdon. Left outside linebacker Gant. We'll redshirt Gant. Middle linebacker, we'll keep all 4 of them. Right outside linebacker, we'll keep them both. Cornerback, we will redshirt Lance Harris. Free safety, we'll keep them both. Strong safety, we will redshirt Woods. And then we'll redshirt our backup punter. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. We won't redshirt the punter. He'll just have a year less of eligibility. I did not realize that. Now let me see something. So yeah, I did promise Lacey some stuff. Oh, that could be bad. But Lowry is just so much better. And then we have Williams, who's not even that much worse. So if Lacey ends up transferring, it's really not that big of a deal. Yeah, it is. It's not that big of a deal. Depth chart. I want to move one of the left ends over to right end, but I don't guess I can't do that here. Yeah, I can't do that here. I'll do that at another spot. So I mean, we got a lot of well, I can play. That's interesting. I'm not going to do that, but that's interesting. Yeah, so that's going to stay the same, most likely. I might make some changes to it. But I'm going to set up this recruiting board, add about 20, 25 guys to it. Actually, I'll do the schedule first. I'll do the recruiting board last. Now, UNLV, we started off with them last season. I think we'll do it again. Or I might change it. I don't know. But definitely we're not going to play any FCS teams. We'll play Miami. That's my team. Miami fan. We'll add them. We'll play them. We got Bama on this and Ohio State. Now, do I want to start out with UNLV? I'm not gonna start off with UNLV, but I'm not gonna put a cupcake up here. It's gonna be like a decent team. That will be a fun game. Like we'll do UCF. We'll do UCF. That'll be a fun game. I think this might be a harder schedule than last year. We got to run it back with Wisconsin. We got Ohio State, who has a really good team. I don't know how they went unranked last season. So yeah, and we got Iowa, who we played. Bama. It's gonna be tough. So I'm gonna get this recruiting board set up, and I'll come back to you guys when I'm done. All right. So I just filled out the recruiting class. You see, we got a couple guys here. Nothing really too noticeable so far. Luke Swanson, the wide receiver, does go up 6. I haven't scouted some guys either. The kicker that we put on is up to a 68. The fullback that we had is up to a 68. And I said I was going to go after a bunch of athletes. I have a couple guys added. I have 3 athletes on here right now. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get them all, or any of them. But this guy is my number 1 guy. He's up to a 74. 80 zone coverage, 72 press, 83 stamina, 84 jumping. He looks like another safety or a corner, which is nice. And then this Lowry guy is the same way. I have a couple centers here. Not great. Then I have 3 linebackers. 2 of them are 67s. 1 of them is a 63. I'm looking at Bill Alexander as probably the guy, or one of them I'm going to pick up. Already has interest in us. And then Chris Johnson, another guy added, looks like a receiver. 64 catch in traffic, 83 speed. It definitely looks like a receiver. So I'm going to advance to week 1 and see and see where we are in terms of interest on some of these players that we added. Now, we do not start off this season ranked, which is kind of disappointing. I'm trying to see if there's a way where we can find out where we are. Minnesota. They have us 48th. Okay, we just gotta prove them wrong, man. So I'm gonna start recruiting. Actually, I'll see where we are in terms of what's it called for some of these guys? Interest. So we're down to 5th for Johnson. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be a tough. I'm just gonna remove him. There's almost no way we get him. We're 3rd for Lowry though. Good chance of getting him. 2nd for both the centers. 10th for Freddie Hill. We're still 2nd for Johnson. We're 2nd for Alexander. 3rd for Johnson. So I'm gonna recruit and scout some of these further some of these players, and I'll get back. Okay, now I just scouted Johnson, who was the athlete that we have a good chance at getting. He went up to a 67, and he has 84 throw power, so he looks like a quarterback. And I don't know how I feel about that, because I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, I mean, did I? And there we are with our first commit of this class, Garrett Goolsby, who's a 63 rated wide receiver. Not a bad start. Alright, just finished recruiting. And there's really not much else for me to do in this for this one. We're gonna have the opener versus UCF in the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.